Yo, welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than this right here, that glue guard. Get you that glue guard, stop smoking spit in these
No
sessions.
drip lip.
But I say if you by yourself, still use it. But this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Yeah, man, I was just kind of anxious to it. You Californians, would you like to have like a cannabis cafe you can go to?
Facts.
Let's see. The California State Assembly has approved legislation to let cannabis cafes serve food and non-alcoholic beverages and host live events,
Let's go.
including music and other performances. The bill moves next to the Senate. I think that's kind of good. Lawmakers passed Assembly Bill 1775 on Monday with a 56-5 vote with the bill's third reading. People are allowed to consume cannabis at licensed dispensaries in California, but the state does not currently allow cannabis businesses to sell their consumables, such as food and beverages. The bill would require the sale and display of non-infused food and beverages to be handled separately from the cannabis sales. Governor Gavin Newsom last year voted a similar bill, citing concerns the bill could violate the state's smoke-free protections. Get him out of here, coach.
Out of here.
Which would prohibit people from smoking in enclosed spaces while at work. Man, but you allow this cigarette smoking all these casinos and all that. But I ain't telling nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But the bill sponsor, Assembly, Matt Haney, I don't know if he related to Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? But,
Probably
you know what I'm saying?
Never know, though. You know what I'm saying?
That person said in a report, his goal was fairness. Bottom line, fairness for cannabis operators who must face the combined hurdles of strict regulations and competition from illicit markets. Man, it's something like me as a, you know what I'm saying? Me as a black man go through all types in life. But for you to have to deal with regulations and competition, man, that's a double whammy. You know what I'm saying? It's really about fairness and supporting businesses that follow the rules. I agree. If we keep allowing unnecessary regulations and these regulations to strangle California's legal cannabis businesses, we're just encouraging illegal drug sales and all the problems that come with it. Haney in a statement said, no relation to the champ, though.
It ain't gonna stop nothing, though.
They be trapping.
Man, for sure. Moving on. We staying in California, though. How many people use vapes? California cannabis operators pivot to comply with new vape law. California cannabis brands and retailers are implementing new initiatives for vape packaging and disposal in response to the state law that went into effect July 1st. New requirements under California Business and Professional Code 26152.1 include a ban on using the term disposable to describe marijuana vape products in advertising, labeling, and marketing. So it's a new twist. So that's why people, that's in this industry need to, pay attention and know what's going on and stuff like that so you're not left behind. So on that note, mandating that THC oil, vape pens, and batteries be disposed of at hazardous waste collection facilities or other approved businesses. The legislation will help educate customers on how to properly dispose of integrated vaporizers, highlighting the need to treat them as hazardous waste. Because, a lot of people just tossing them. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people that still just throw they batteries in the trash. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody tripping.
Why is it hazardous waste?
Just disposing them.
Using it, right?
Man, read up on it. Highlighting the need to treat them as hazardous waste as opposed to normal waste, said Angela Sanchez, Senior Director of Government Affairs and Compliance at Sacramento-based Perfect Union, which operates 9 stores primarily in Northern California. So look, on that note, it's just like everybody that's in this industry that's selling vapes and even making the vapes, you got to watch how you label your stuff and be aware of what's going on and stay up on game.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yep. And make sure y'all like the video because we giving y'all this good old news.
Yeah, some good information. You might not have known.
Oh, yep.
You got it?
I'm just looking at the picture, but it's like sometimes I just be like stoned out sometimes. But however it may go, man, Maryland Governor Westmore this weekend announced
Westmore?
Yep.
West, y'all.
West, you know what I'm saying? Announced sweeping cannabis pardons for about 100,000 people.
Oh, yeah?
In the state of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? And one of the largest Gerber National Cannabis pardons actions to date. Damn, it's crazy because it's like, I'm giving y'all this news anyway, but I think I have something else for them, though.
Right.
But
Man,
y'all getting West. But Maryland Governor Westmore has announced the mass pardoning of about 175,000 cannabis convictions in the state. The Washington Post reports. Man, I don't know. They learned something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know this right there. You can let that picture stay right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, with this governor, you know what I'm saying, he did the pardons and all that other good stuff. West, he with that. But with this picture right here, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I forget the state, you know what I'm saying, but they actually allowing the teachers to administer cannabis.
Education?
Nope.
What?
Medical use to these kids.
What?
You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the things, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to talk about. My apologies, you know what I'm saying, for actually not getting all the way there to it for y'all, man. Oh, I got the state. It's Kentucky.
Okay.
These Kentuckians around there in that Kentucky Derby and all that, you know what I'm saying? But they're allowing these kids, you know what I'm saying, to not these kids, but these teachers.
Okay.
Administrative workers, you know what I'm saying, to administer medical, you know what I'm saying, use to the kids.
It's not gonna happen. No,
and that's what it was. I know
it's a lot of parents that oppose that, though. You know what I mean?
You kind of have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like me being like, I'm a seasoned smoker, period. You know what I'm saying? And me, when I first started back in the early 90s, I was a kid, probably in the classroom just like this. Sneaking, though.
Yeah.
I'm sneaking is the key word right there. I'm sneaking. Meaning me as an adolescent, no, this is not right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with all the little laws and all this changing, you know what I'm saying, is that kind of like wrong?
Man.
It's in the law.
Right.
They not getting high. It's not for recreational use. It's for medical use.
Right.
Shouts out to you Kentuckians. Get them kids right, man.
Look, hey, pesticide scandal shakes confidence in California cannabis market. Hey, man, one thing like I always speak about is just being knowledgeable of what's going on. And LA Times reported, you know, a lot of companies that had pesticides in some of their products, particularly like vapes and stuff like that. So look, California cannabis brands, retailers, testing labs are scrambling to regain the confidence of consumers in the wake of a pesticide scandal that has poisoned goodwill in the state's regulated industry. Mm-hmm. Some retailers, such as Long Beach-based Catalyst Cannabis Company, are running their own independent lab tests to sniff out potential contaminated products and identify their sources. And I forget the guy name that owns Catalyst, but he has even been on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like highlighting certain brands that test positive and that the brands that test negative. You know what I mean? But that's just his individual testing, you know what I mean, where he's getting stuff tested at. Meanwhile, the Department of Cannabis Control, that state's chief marijuana regulator, is facing criticism from nearly every segment of the industry after a report by the Los Angeles Times and Weed Week that highlighted the presence of pesticides in several regulated products. Some products tested well beyond thresholds set by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency for a single exposure, underscoring potential safety hazards for consumers and presenting a significant challenge to retailers and other license holders. Man, Man, for real, everybody just pay attention and be aware of what's going on, man, because it's a lot of things going on with this cannabis industry, especially in California.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Word.
Oh, yeah, Elliot. Yep, that's his name. Yep. Yeah, he do a lot of testing, and he kind of like in the forefront of it. You know what I mean? Moving on.
Boom. Get him up out of
We
here.
back to the news? Let's go.
Yeah, we back up over here.
Let's do it.
Now, y'all know I was just all over the place on the last one. So this picture right here goes with the Westmore with his parting.
Okay.
And then with the kids, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just need to go to that Louisville Courier Journal for the facts. You know what I'm saying? But since we already gave y'all that, man, we just want to thank y'all for rocking with us with this news every week. You're going to continue to get it. Sometimes we have our bloopers. Sometimes we have our fun. But most of the time, you know what I'm saying, the news is coming from accurate places.
All the time, yeah.
All the time it's coming from accurate places. You know what I'm saying? Minus the words I'll be making up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all, right? That's your weekly news. The Surfo Jr.
Big J.
Favorite man.